Deep within forests and mountains, one predator dominates the wilderness with unmatched presence and power: the grizzly bear. Massive, powerful, and capable of overwhelming almost anything in its path, it stands as one of the most dangerous land animals in North America. A full-grown male grizzly can weigh over 600 kilograms. And despite its size, it can still run at terrifying speeds, fast enough to close distance on a human in seconds, making escape nearly impossible once a charge begins. But speed is only part of what makes grizzlies dangerous in the wild. Their claws can tear through wood, earth, and flesh with ease, while their bite force is strong enough to crush bone in a single strike. Unlike many predators, grizzly encounters are often unpredictable and situational. Some attacks happen due to perceived threats, while others occur suddenly when humans unknowingly enter their territory. Researchers describe grizzlies as highly territorial and extremely protective, especially around food sources or cubs. In remote wilderness areas, even experienced hikers report terrifying encounters during camping trips. Some survivors describe hearing massive footsteps circling their tents at night. Others say the forest becomes completely silent just moments before a bear appears, a silence often considered the most dangerous warning in the wild. Because in nature, when everything suddenly goes quiet, something large is usually nearby and already aware of your presence. And once a grizzly decides to attack, escape becomes extremely difficult. Not because it hunts endlessly, but because it can close distance faster than most humans can react or respond. These bears are not evil or aggressive for no reason. They're apex predators, perfectly adapted for survival in harsh environments where strength, awareness, and territory control determine survival. Built for endurance, built for power, and built for dominance. The grizzly operates at the top of its ecosystem with precision and instinct rather than emotion. Even their behavior is deliberate and calculated. A grizzly will often stand tall, observe quietly, and assess whether a threat is real before reacting. In that moment, everything depends on how the animal interprets human presence, because most outcomes are decided before any movement even begins. Researchers also note that grizzlies have an extraordinary memory for territory, food sources, migration paths, and seasonal patterns across vast wilderness regions. Once a grizzly claims an area, it rarely forgets it, which is why many encounters happen when humans unknowingly enter established territory. Wilderness survival experts emphasize one key truth: you are not entering empty land when you step into remote forests or mountains. You are entering a living ecosystem already controlled by dominant predators, and in that environment, the grizzly stands at the very top. So the real question is simple: would you survive a grizzly encounter in the wild? Or would instinct decide everything before you even had time to react? Because nature's deadliest creatures don't need to be monsters. They just need to be natural.